Hello everyone, welcome to today's Sky Racing News for Thursday, and exciting news for Port Macquarie trainer Jenny Graham, with the news overnight that now she has two runners in the Kosciusko coming up at Randwick on October 19. Joining race favourite Victorium is Awesome Pluck. Les Howarth and the winning ticket owners, his son and a couple of other people, have chosen to go this way after they lost two horses for really sad reasons, injury and the horse losing its life. Well, Les Howarth and the crew have now gone with Awesome Pluck for Jenny Graham. The horse barrier trialled earlier this week on Tuesday at Rose Hill behind Arcadia Queen. To finish fourth, was given a very easy time down the straight. So all guns are blazing now for Jenny Graham. Two runners to line up in the Kosciusko. Victorium's the favourite over Noble Boy. Awesome Pluck at this stage, double figure odds in the big race, as I say, October 19. Well, a lot of discussion around the Epsom and the Metropolitan on Saturday at Randwick, but the two-year-old races, the Gimcrack and the Breeders, offer up so much for us as well. Peter and Paul Snowden have got two boys and a filly lining up, and a lot of interest in the two-year-old Stellar Pauline.
Yeah, always been really professional, Liz. One we identified quite early. She's quite athletic, good mover, but sort of works beyond her years, really. She's always been that from the get-go, and trialled the same way the other day. She's back, set off a hot speed, just kept working through her gears and really good on the line. So competitively, they certainly make a presence felt. So
let's have a look at the prices here in this race. Every Rose is the favourite at around $2.90. Fallen a Star, the third pick, expecting the stable Chris Lees is saying it'll be a strong finish on Saturday. Well, Postcode lines up in the other two-year-old race on Saturday for Gabe Waterhouse and Adrian Bott. Really good draw for a two-year-old Barrier 1. Tim Clark feels the horse will be able to settle just behind the leaders, as it did in its barrier trial recently on the Kensington track in those pinkish or maroon colours, really comfortably here over the concluding stages. It's had one gallop since earlier on this week. The only thing it needs to do is it needs to jump better than what it did in its barrier trial. Baylix is the favourite here for Godolphin. Global Quest, James McDonald deciding to go to that way for the Chris Waller stable. Well, Tim Clark is supremely confident about his ride in the Metropolitan on Saturday. We talk of Hush Writer. The horse is well down in the weights, despite the fact it got a 2-kilo penalty for winning this race, the Newcastle Cup. Carries 52.5 on Saturday, but it's drawn to get such a positive run, according to Tim Clark. The stablemate Stampede on its third week of racing is expected to be the leader, and Hush Rider will be able to sit right behind it. And as you've seen there in the Newcastle Cup win, it's really confined a lot of gears in a staying race. So it's right in the market. Brimham Rocks is the favourite in the Metrop at this stage, but Hush Rider right there, closely followed by Stampede. By the way, the good fight will come out of the Metrop. It'll be running in Melbourne. Handle the Truth lines up on Saturday for Keith Dryden in the last race, the Schnitzel Sprint. And Handle the Truth, of course, is in the Kosciusko for Keith Dryden. Now, off two recent trials at Canberra and a track gallop on Monday where it ran slick time, they certainly feel that the horse can finish in the top four. That would certainly give the horse a green light to run really well in the Kosciusko. Keith Dryden saying that the race on Saturday will bring him right on. Reelin Ruby is the favourite, but Handle the Truth, $6 at this stage. It will be interesting to see how the market plays, but Keith Dryden not overselling it. He thinks that the horse can run first four on Saturday. Lots of other social media news for you right through the day. Eldorado Dreaming scratch from the Epsom with a quarter crack.